cottage cheese is having a major moment on social media.
It is. Yeah, from pancakes to ice cream, this unassuming high-protein ingredient is showing up in a lot of unexpected places. Jennifer Crawford-Williams and I got a chance to see that cottage cheese could be used for more than you might think. Take a look.
Today we're going to get the scoop on how to make the most of cottage cheese in your meals.
All right, now joining us to share some simple ways to make your meals healthier with this versatile addition is the one and only fitness and nutrition expert, Jody Trierweiler. Thank you so much for hanging out with us as always.
Girls.
Hey.
Great to see you.
So listen, we see cottage cheese all over social media, but I remember people always talking about it as a diet food. And I say diet in quotation marks.
Sure.
But it's much more than that. Now, what makes this such a great source of protein as opposed to like other dairy products?
That's a great question, but it is having a moment right now. It's everywhere on social media, right? TikTok, and I think people are learning that protein is very important, and the more we can incorporate protein into our diet and our lifestyle, the better. So if you take a half a cup of milk, it's got 4 grams of protein. But a half a cup of cottage cheese has between 12 and 15.
That's a huge difference.
So when you replace the milk with cottage cheese, you're about tripling the protein in your dish.
Interesting.
And protein, muscle lives on protein.
Okay.
We all need protein, and the older you get, the more you actually need, not less.
You've been telling us that.
Yes,
The older you get, the more protein you need.
The older you get, the more you need, and we all need more protein. So why not take cottage cheese and put it in unexpected things?
Speaking of.
Yes. What are some of the most surprising ways that you've seen people use cottage cheese in their recipes?
So number one, if you can see at the front of the table, I made bagels. Can we zoom in here? We'll hold one of these bagels up.
They smell
Okay,
so good.
so I did an everything bagel. The ingredients in here are almond flour, cottage cheese, little bit of baking powder, and then I topped it off. You want to brush it with egg yolk because that's going to give the color when it bakes. But if you guys want to grab a little bite on the end and give it a little taste. So these are completely gluten-free. And then I topped it with everything bagel seasoning. And that's important to get that kind of authentic smell and taste of the bagels. And if you put butter on it, it's even better. But my 18-year-old tasted it and he's like, home run, this is good. You know, when the family's not wanting to eat stuff, it's so good, it's so fluffy, it's very low fat, it's very low carb. And what you're looking at is a high protein snack. So think of things that you would use like breads, pancakes, banana bread. You can use cottage cheese in those to up the protein content.
That's really good. Right? That's really good. And what do we have here?
Okay, so now I've made chocolate mousse. This to me was incredible. I was in shock, truly, at how good it was. All I did was blend up cottage cheese, cocoa powder, and I bought very bougie maple syrup.
That's exactly what I said when we saw your
I'm like, this looks like a bottle of bourbon. Check her out. But I got this at Whole Foods, and it's a vanilla flavored maple syrup. It's the difference maker because maple syrup is also loaded with vitamins and nutrition. You don't want to use white sugar, ever.
Yeah,
This is delicious. Could we use stevia?
And then, yeah, of course. And if you guys, I want you to try it frozen.
Okay.
And just see the difference.
Like ice
now it's
creamy?
thawing a little bit more, but this definitely should replace ice cream in your world. Like, why aren't we doing this? Why aren't we doing this?
I don't know. This is so good.
This is a really nice treat.
Good, right?
Yeah, nice treat.
But how creamy, so you just need to blend it up. That's the key.
Put it in the this is good,
Just
Jody.
blend it. It's super, super easy. You can do banana cream pudding, you can do ice cream, anything that you would do otherwise with other, dairy products. Instead of the milk or the cream, do the cottage cheese.
Okay. So listen, I have a question from our colleague Olive, who says that she wants to incorporate more cottage cheese into her diet, but she's heard that it may have a little bit too much sodium to have on a regular basis. Is that something that we need to think about?
It's something you need to look for when you read the label. Okay. She's not wrong. But let me tell you something cool, Olive. If you have 10 minutes, you can make cottage cheese at home yourself.
Oh.
What? Did you even realize this? You need milk. You need something lemony, not lemony, acidic, like lemon or vinegar. And a little teeny bit of salt, but you don't even have to add the salt. You just heat the milk up, and as soon as you add the acid, it curdles. You put it through cheesecloth or some way to strain the water out, you have cottage cheese. It's that basic and simple.
We're learning a lot about cottage cheese.
I know, right? Isn't that crazy? I didn't even realize you could make cottage cheese at home. Otherwise, you want to buy organic, if possible, organic cottage cheese, but it'll have the sodium content on the back. And she's not wrong. They all have a little bit of sodium in there, but the less sodium, the better.
Always the better.
But look for the organic brands because then we know the milk is coming from cows that are eating organic plants, right?
Delicious. Listen, Jody, this is such great information, but you also love to connect with the audience and answer questions. How can people keep up with you on social media?
Yes, you can find me at Jody's Fit Life. It's Jody with a Y on Instagram, Facebook. Send me messages. I can post my recipe for the bagels. I did have a failed recipe that I made before that one, right? I used sorghum flour.
Anymore. This
sure,
is so good.
because like my husband laughs at me. I'll be in the kitchen trying and failing. You know, oh, I added too much of this or too much of that. But you can always ask questions.
Well, you nailed this. This is delicious.
Really, really good. Jody, thank you so much.